everyone, my name is Honey Asparagus, and this is our last day in Japan for Go Nippon, so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, great weather again today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akira said she'd take me to the Yokohama. Okay, let's make my last day here the best. There's Akira. Breakfast, please. So you ready to head out? Oh yeah, completely. Okay, then let's start. Yawn. Akira, you look really sleepy. Are you okay? Ah, sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But you really don't look well. Do you think you might be coming down with something? If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today. Nyeh. Are you saying you don't want to go with me? That's not it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that if you're sick, I don't want... And that's why I said I'm fine and not to worry about it, right? That's true, but... Anyway, let's get going. We want as much time as possible to look around, right? Yeah. He's just, yeah. I know she said she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week she's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she just got back from Kyoto. I wonder if all the activity's catching up with her. Maybe. By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama? Not very much, really. Not much? Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, you could say I didn't know anything about it at all. I see. Look at that sly face. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. But it's like I lied to you. I told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain. Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you? No, embarrassing enough. It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbor down in the Kanagawa prefecture. Ah, so it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be pretty far. Nothing to worry about. It may be one prefecture over, but you can still get there directly from a large station like Kyoto or Ikebukuro, and it doesn't take long at all. It can't be more than 30 minutes from either station. I see. I guess it would take longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of changing trains, huh? That's about right. Anyway, I'll see the details description of Yokohama for after we get there. Okay, let's go. And now we have 650 yen or dollars. I'm not sure what we're keeping track of here. Well, here we are. This is Yokohama. Yeah, this is one of Yokohama's most famous tourist spots. Harbor View Park. See, you can see the whole city from up here. I wonder if we can see the Memento Mori 21 from here. Is that like a train? I don't know. It's an amusement park. Okay, it's not a train. It has Japan's largest building, the Landmark Tower, and a big Ferris wheel called Yokohama Cosmo World. Anyway, it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. Ah, isn't that the harbor over there? Huh. See, there are boats docking. Ah, you're right. That means the harbor that the park overlooks. Oh, come on. What an annoying name. Akira? That's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. This place, Yokohama, was an itty-bitty fishing village 150 years ago. Small, this place? Yeah, there were less than 100 houses here. It was that small. 100 houses? How did it get to be such a big city in such a short time? Well, because American ships came. American. Like one word in history. Americans. Until then, Japan was in a period called Sakoku, in which the trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. Admiral Perry. Gosh, that's the best name ever. The Sakoku came to an end, and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard of trade with other countries. In other words, it was a window to foreign trade. That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from a sleepy fishing village to a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. You know, I think I do recognize, not recognize this place, but since they're talking about it a lot, I feel like I see this place a lot in more live-action Japanese TV shows. Like there's one called Mischievous Kiss that Amy got me to watch, and one of their dates was like this area, and it was like they could view over Tokyo. So I think this is what, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. And within a mere 150 years, it became the huge city you see today. Wow. You could say that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. When Yokohama became a foreign trade port, this whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western style buildings in this area, and it became a big tourist spot. Western style. Yeah, anyway, as long as we're here, you want to look around? Yeah, I think so. No, we just like drive 30 minutes or use the train for 30 minutes to be like, oh, this was nice, let's go. This area is called the Yamate Chiku in Japanese. In English, I think you call it Yamate Berhura? Good try, I don't know. I bet she meant bluff. And because people from consultants for European countries like England and France lived here, it became an upper-class residential district. See? Do you see all the adorable houses? Yeah, I see what you mean. It really is strange having all these European-style houses in the middle of a Japanese town. But from our standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem that strange at all. But right now, I'm more worried about... Yawn. How unwell Akira's been looking since this morning. She looked exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey, Akira, are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's just, you look completely exhausted. Ah. Ah! Hey, if you're really tired, you don't have to force yourself. I told you I'm fine. I'm not tired at all. I hope not, but... Anyway, let's get going to the next destination. Sure. I'll have to just keep my eye on her. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm starting to mess up talking a lot. Ah, here we are. This is... Chinatown, right? Wow, it's amazing. You got it right off the bat. I think it would be obvious for anyone looking at it. The Chinatown in Yokohama is said to be Japan's biggest, alongside the one in Nagasaki and Kobe. It does seem pretty big for a Chinatown. Right? Originally this area was a settlement for Europeans who came to trade here, they say. I see, so how did it end up as a Chinatown? You've been listening! Because when Japan opened her doors, there weren't many people who spoke foreign languages. So the Europeans would bring Chinese people with them, since they would communicate with the Japanese in writing. They say the area where those Chinese people lived became the basis for this Chinatown, but... back in those days, the Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area. Wow. All that changed in 1923, I think. There was a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kanto Earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history. That must have been a lot of damage. There was. The damage was so bad, people were even thinking of moving the capital to somewhere else. If that happened, Tokyo wouldn't have become the city it is today. Anyway, the Great Kanto earthquake caused a lot of the foreigners in the area to move back to their home countries. They were like, out. And the ones who inherited it were the Chinese. In the years that followed, the region developed into the big Chinatown we see today. I see. Yeah. Hey, do you know Sanbun? Sanbun. I think you call him Sun Yat-sen in English. Yeah, I learned about him in college. We studied him in my history class. He was a Chinese revolutionary, right? Yeah, a revolutionary. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some time here in this town and continued his revolutionary work. Wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, one of the highlights of Yokohama Chinatown is the Kantai Byu. Yeah, it's a Byu venerating one of China's most famous military generals. It's when you worship the ancestors or other great people. I think you call them museum, I don't know, mausoleums or museums, or I don't know what she's trying to say. Mausoleum, okay, cool. So Kantai was the name of a really strong general who lived in China around 200 AD. He had a really long beard, and he's renowned for his sense of duty not just in China, but Japan as well. Have you ever read the Sangon Shi? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I have read that. I've never read it, but I know of it. They use it a lot as a motif in anime, right? Right. The general Kanu that you see in those anime is the Kantai venerated here. Right, but my image of Kanu is totally as a girl. That tells me a lot about your anime viewing habits. Nyeh. By the way, the building only dates back to the 40s, but the site itself is over 150 years old. In other words, Kanu-san has been protecting this area for 150 years. So he's like a protective spirit. That's right. As long as we're here, would you like to pay tribute? Sure, right. This area really feels like a total Chinatown. So many Chinese restaurants, see? And all these odd little shops up and down the street. Yep. Hey, look at that one. It's full of cute little trinkets. It is. I've never seen anything like these. It's amazing. Isn't it? That's what I said, but there are really lots of Chinatowns all over the world. There are reasonable Chinese restaurants even in my town. I mean, it's not that I hate Chinatowns or I'm bored or anything, just really worried about Akira. I'm grateful to her for explaining so much to me, but she really does seem less energetic than usual. She's not smiling or getting mad at me the way she usually does. I really feel like she's forcing it. Hey, what's that? That delicious smell wafting through the air. Want to eat, Akira? It'll be my treat. Akira? She's sleeping? Hey, Akira. Don't say huh. Did you hear what I said? Oh, yeah, of course. I heard it. Where was I? You were talking about all the shops in Chinatown. Oh, right. I was talking about the number of shops. Yeah, I know all about that. I think. Akira's definitely... That's it! There are over 600 stores in Chinatown, and almost 250 of those are Chinese restaurants. There's so many, I bet it's hard to decide which one to pick. Speaking of food, I think I'm getting a little hungry. Hey, it's about that time. Let's get something to... Akira? What, you're not hungry at all? Not that, just maybe it's time we went home. What, you're not having fun? That's not it. It's not that at all, just what? I really think you're under the weather today, Akira. I think it's best if we just get home. Right, there's no point in pushing yourself so much you get sick. Said I'm fine. I told you, I'm just fine. But, dramatic music. Don't butt me. If I said I'm fine, I'm fine. By the same token, if you're bored, just say you're bored. If so, I'm not. That's not it. That's not it, sort of. Can I really say that? That I wouldn't have preferred that we go somewhere else, at least a little? Or maybe what I'm thinking is, if we'd gone somewhere else, I could have seen more of Akira's expressions. Yeah, you didn't say anything. That means you're bored. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Just... a lot of dots. Nah. I get it. Get what? You want to go home? Then fine, go home. No, I didn't say I want to go home. Yeah, then, like you said, I'm not feeling well, so I'll go home. Is that what you want? It's not like that at all. And once I'm gone, you can go wherever you want. I'll go home just like you want, so... wherever I want, by myself? Well, you think I'm boring, don't you? Then I'll stop wasting your time. It's your last day, and you want to go somewhere more fun, don't you? So I'm going. That was weird. Akira. Wait, Akira. Hey, Akira. And she just, like, derps off. That was really awkward. So I guess we're going home. And here we are. The Upside Down McDonald's. I ended up chasing after Akira, and we really ended up going home. No matter how I tried to talk with her on the train, she wouldn't respond. I guess losing her temper like this is more proof that she's not feeling well. Anyway, I'll let her take it easy today. Akira, why did you come with me? Well, I can't just go sightseeing while you go home alone. That's what I told you, I was fine. Even so, hey, come on, where are you going? The house is that way. The supermarket. I forgot to get one of the ingredients for tonight. I told you not to worry about that. We'll get dinner somewhere, like at the konbini over here. See? So don't worry about it, and just... Kira. Okay, I got it. If you want a konbini bento for your last day, you can just buy it yourself. I don't care anymore. So weird. Pants. Akira, she's so fast. I have to catch her. I think you'll catch her at the house. She got away from me. She ran into her room and won't come out. Did I say something to offend her? I was just worried about her. Looks like Makoto's gone off somewhere too. The house is so quiet like this. It's never been like this before. This is my last day here in Japan. Why did it have to turn out like this? Why? Why? So I guess it was supposed to happen? Hello? Ah, Makoto. You're back already? That was fast. Well... well, speaking of which, where's Akira? In her room? Yeah, maybe. What's wrong? Did something happen? Did you try to make a pass at her or something? No way. I would never do that. I'm kidding. No matter how shameless you are, you'd never do something like that. Sigh. So did something happen? Well, sort of, but sort of not. When you put it that way, I bet it was... Was what? Makoto. I can't do it. It's not my place to explain it. You'll just have to figure it out. That's cruel. Anyway, if Akira won't come out, we'll just have to figure out something for dinner. Your last night here, so maybe I ought to whip up something myself. Nah, you don't have to do that. Whip up something Makoto's gonna cook. Let's see what's in the fridge. Wait, Makoto. La la la, if I don't stop her, this is going to turn into another disaster. What's wrong? Look, in the fridge, it's packed with ingredients. Oh, you're right. Why is there so much in here? You don't know? I think I know. If you know, then what is it? Sigh, you're hopeless. Here, let me give you a hint. Have a look in the entrance. Entrance. Is there something in the entrance? Just go and look. Just go and look. What could it be? This is Akira's bag. She was carrying it. There's a book peeking out. This is... Makoto. This is... dramatic music. You know what it is? This is a Yokohama guidebook. Did you look inside? I saw. Yeah, so that's the entirety of my hint. As for the answer... Well, it looks like you got it. Yeah. The Yokohama guidebook Akira was carrying. All the best sightseeing routes, all the most popular sightseeing spots, and all kinds of information about them. She had checked them all in such detail. I imagine that was the first time she's been to Yokohama. The first time. So she must have checked it all out in detail. She probably stayed up all night. So it's not that she wasn't feeling well. And after all that, page after page, there's notes handwritten all over them. Was this all so she could give me a tour? Transitions. I told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. But in 18, yeah, and Admiral Perry. Yeah, we remember. We were there. All that changed in, yeah, dates. Transitions. Then that was all because... And here and there, she's translated the harder words into English. Even though she's so bad at English. Transitions? Called, yeah, the bluff. Yeah, I remember. Yes, in English. Mausoleum. Have you read, yeah, The Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Transitions. Kira. She really is an awkward one, that girl. she's so weird. But she's really tried so hard to prepare. And wrote down all that English she's so bad at. Then all the ingredients in the fridge. Probably the same reason. She didn't want you worrying about her today. She wanted you to think highly of her. To think highly of her. That's why she works so hard. And after all that, I just... Akira! Let's go talk to her. Tonight. You can stay in there, just hear me out. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't know how much you'd been preparing for today. I didn't even think about it. Now I know how hard you worked for me. And after all that, I just ruined it. It's like I just trampled on all your efforts. Akira, I guess she won't come out. Listen, Akira. Maybe it's too late now. But I just want to say one thing. I'm sorry about today. And thank you. Okay. She won't come out of her room. She won't even talk to me. I guess I've really hurt her really bad. On my last night here. Good job. If I had realized her feelings even just a little bit, then maybe I could have had a better night my last day here. And then maybe I could have told Akira how I feel about her. And how I feel about? Yes, but there's no way I can do that now. Maybe tomorrow. I hope she'll talk with me at least a little bit tomorrow. If she does, then... then maybe something? ... And it's morning, and we'll have to leave today, I guess. I guess she isn't coming out. Yeah. I'm sure she knew you were headed out, but I guess she just wants to be stubborn. I really am sorry. I'll try to call her one more time. Don't bother. It's time we have to go. But I really would have liked to see her one last time. Hear her voice, but let's go, Makoto. At least say goodbye to her. I left a letter in the front of the door to her room. As long as she reads that, it should be okay. A letter. A letter. All my feelings, all my thoughts are in that letter. As long as she understands how I feel, Are you sure? Yeah. I see. I understand. It was just a week, and I don't like leaving it behind like this, but this house and Akira, thank you so much. I guess we're heading out. At the... somewhere. Airport? Thanks for coming to see me off. It was nothing. I hope you see us again sometime. Sure. And you should visit my town sometime. Sure, I'll definitely try. Anyway, bye. Yes, bye. ... Farewell. Farewell, Japan. And... wait! It's Akira. Pant. Thank goodness I made it in time. You came. Akira? Hey. Yeah? I'm very sorry to make you disappointed yesterday. I'm gonna say disappointed. But I was so sad because I really wanted to, I don't know, something you. Surprise you? Akira. It makes me very... I'm gonna give up. Forgive me something yesterday. It's getting a little hard. Yeah, I don't know this. What? She's sad. See you again, promise me. With sad anime eyes. Oh no, I got caught up in the moment. But that meant what I thought it did, didn't it? That's it, the paper bag. Akira gave it to me just as we parted. I wonder what's in it. Hopefully something that got by TSA. A doll. And a letter. I made you a doll. It looks like you, doesn't it? I'll be waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again. Breathlessly. This is the seal of our promise. With love, Akira. I didn't get to see the doll. Waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again. He's Canadian. I've decided. If we're gonna meet again someday, if she's going to promise that, I'll have to show her around my country. So then, I'll be studying Japanese every day so I can communicate my feelings to her without misunderstanding. Until the day I see her again. For that day. And... it looks like that's it. I just hit the desk, sorry. I have a really bad habit of just like smacking everything around. And... credits? Looks like pretty credity stuff. Okay, it's not gonna let me skip it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit through these credits, and I will see you at the end. Woo! We're at the airport again. I finally made it. Let's see, next thing I need to do... That's right, I need to buy a Suka, and then an express ticket, and I need to get on the train. After I take the Narita Express, I do this and that. Right, it's perfect. My Suka card came in the other day, by the way. It's been a whole year. She swore she'd come visit me in my country, and told me to wait for her. Akira had promised she would come, but it never seemed to happen. I'm sure she completely intended to come, but she was still in school. She didn't understand how hard it was to raise your own money, take time off, and go overseas by yourself. I really did want to keep my promise to her. But more than wanting to keep a promise, wanting to see her again was my overriding feeling. And so I came back to Japan. Naturally, I kept it a secret from her. Let's see, I think this is where I changed trains. Then there's Akira. What if she's mad at me for not waiting for her? But still... Not waiting for her how? It's been a whole year. Hasn't changed at all. Oh, no way! Ah! There's us. That's me. Akira! Oh, I can't believe we bumped into each other like this. Why are you here? Well, I just really wanted to see you. Oh, you. I told you to wait, you jerk. Eh. What is it? What's so funny? You reacted just the way I thought you would. There's so much I want to say, but I won't try right now. Just what? I just want to enjoy my happiness from seeing you again. Akira, welcome home. Oh. That was sweet. Such a nice game. Yes. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we finally made it to the end of this game. I have mixed feelings. It was weird and awkward, but I did learn a couple things. You know, I learned that, you know, the Hachi statue is in Shibuya, and I talked to Michael, and now we're gonna go see it. So, like, I guess something good came out of this game. So if you like this one, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and if you would like other ways to support me, check out the description below. I've got some links for you guys to check out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Bye! Hey guys, do you like that video? Share with your friends. Have a grievance? Tell me about it. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching.